future na kay ganda. Philippine School Athletic Association, building dreams, breaking limitations. Sa bawat score, bawat sweat at sakripisyo, we like the way we make it glow. Philippine School Athletic Association, tayo ang pag-asa ng nasyon. Tayo ang pag-asa ng nasyon. Building a brighter generation. Building a brighter generation. PSAA, yeah, we rise together. PSAA, dreaming higher, flying stronger. Sa bawat laban, bawat arangkada, tibay ng puso, di sumusuko. Sa court man o field, dala ang dangal, pangarap ay abot kamay, let's go. Dito nagsisimula ang future natin. With every game a new world we're creating. Philippine School Athletic Association, building dreams, breaking limitations. Sa bawat score, bawat sweat at sakripisyo, we like the way we make it glow. Philippine School Athletic Association, tayo ang pag-asa ng nasyon. Teamwork ang susi, wala nang iba. Kasama ang barkada, laban para sa kinabukasan. Sa bawat tagumpay, bawat aral, tayo ang simula ng magandang bukas. Dito nagsisimula ang future natin. With every game a new world we're creating. Philippine School Athletic Association, building dreams, breaking limitations. Sa bawat score, bawat sweat at sakripisyo, we like the way we make it glow. Philippine School Athletic Association, tayo ang pag-asa ng nasyon. Hindi lang medalya, hindi lang tropeo, ang tunay na panalo, ang pangarap ko't pangarap mo. Tara na, sabay-sabay tayo, let's make a future na kay ganda. Philippine School Athletic Association, building dreams, breaking limitations. Sa bawat score, bawat sweat at sakripisyo, we like the way we make it glow. Philippine School Athletic Association, tayo ang pag-asa ng nasyon.
And welcome back to Philippine Schools Athletic Association, Building a Brighter Future Season 1. And we are ready now for our second game between the Philippine Christian University Dolphins against the Bulacan State University Gold Gear, as we call out our first five for PCU not Baby Dolphins, the PCU Dolphins. We have number 6 Clinton Malyabo, number 18 D'Angelo Pasqua, number 20 Christian Austria, number 13 Linnell Filon, and Solomon Itam, number 19. Now time for the Gold Gear Bulacan State University Bulsu, starting off with number 10 Christian Cruz. We got number 5 Gian Salita, number 14 Jesse De Omania, number 18 Marco Matias, and finally number 7, Louis Rodriguez. And the Philippine Christian University Dolphins, of course, led by head coach Oscar B-Boy Simon. But of course, here with us at the venue is Mark Edison Ordonez for Bulacan State University's head coach Christian Necio and assistant coach Chad Barrientes. And we are ready here at the panel. It's John Brisea along with third Hapos for first possession. Going to Bulsu. Gian Salita.
And yeah, partner. If we could remember the last game of PCU Dolphins, they were upset getting their first loss in their PSAA season up against none other than your WCC ATC Skyhawks. Habang ito ng Bulsu on a high right now. 3 straight wins. At kita naman natin dun talagang on a roll tong Bulsu.
And Bulsu there with Christian Cruz marking his territory and getting the first basket in this ball game.
I think you could say talaga na Bulacan State University is the hottest team right now in our PSAA matchup. Itong dalawa, either Bulsu o PIC, pero binibigay ko yung edge talaga sa Bulsu kasi sa preseason cup, they didn't show much. They were in the middle of the pack, pero ngayon nakikita natin sa Gold Gears, they are well-oiled and they are ready to go rock and roll. At ito yung biggest challenge talaga nila up against a major power, the preseason champions of PCU. But as everybody says, partner, anything is possible below Gambola.
Yes, with Bulsu right now with the possession. The turnaround and a miss there from Louis Rodriguez. 8 minutes and 52, and this early also like to acknowledge the presence of the PSAA Commissioner, Commissioner Robert De La Rosa, along with NYBL PSAA Deputy Commissioner Dan Caballero, and a big shout out, of course, ating founder and president and the Big Cheese, Commissioner Bots Arimado, who had a birthday last Sunday. Belated happy birthday again, Combot.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, that was last Sunday with TCU right now. Looking for their first basket. Lionel going to Christian. Back to Lionel. Here's D'Angelo. Bulsu.
Surprise, partner. Scoreless pa rin ng PCU dito.
Omania to number 10, Christian Cruz. Christian again. Boom! Off the board.
And keep Christian Cruz hungry right now. 4 points. No misses yet.
We got Clinton. Daniel Filon. D'Angelo. Here's Clinton Malyabo. Ooh!
Yun lang.
Clinton feeling a bit of the pressure coming from the defense ng Bulacan.
Ay, kilala man natin dito mga taga-PCU. Ito si Malyabo, itong si D'Angelo Pasqua, of course Solomon Itam. But right now, I think the PCU blood that we're gonna see here, that's gonna take a huge effect. Itong young rookies nila, John Guarino, one of them, and the other being Luis Rotoni, partner.
There's a foul there. An offensive foul.
Yun lang.
Call on Bulacan State University.
Sabihin Jesse Diomania, partner. I think Bulsu right now. Of course, na-take note natin dito si number 10, itong si Christian Cruz with 4 points right now. But Bulsu, they're much deeper than you think, partner talaga.
And Lionel Filon there, feeling that rejection. But he gets to prove on 2 points niya from the 15-foot line. For Lionel Filon.
So, medyo tagal na tayo na hindi nakikita tong si Filon nasa limelight, partner. I think he has been more of a background player for this season 1 so far. Again, Filon. 1 for 2.
1 for 2. And that's the first point, incredibly. A very unusual scenario for PCU. Taking almost 4 minutes before they got to score their first point. And Christian Cruz continues. I think now that's his 7th point in this ball game. Halos lahat ng points na to kay Christian Cruz.
Kay
8 to
Christian
1.
Cruz.
And we have a timeout in PSAA Season 1, Building a Brighter Future, powered by NYBL. We'll be right back. And let's get back to the ball game. And thank you to our sponsors, of course, Spalding official game ball. It's made for the game anytime, anywhere. Thank you to Robinson's Malls and Supermarkets, Doming's Diner, Goto Box, Louis Buco, Prime Ascension, Medical Supplies. Thank you to City Hoops. Thank you to Tokyo Drift Customs Apparel official outfitter, Eliza and Tony Beauty Product Trading Philippines since 2018. Roar Creative Dream. And there's a three-point shot from Clinton Malyabo, Philippine Christian University Dolphins. Thank you as well to Dream Architects Design. And a very special good morning to Ma'am Daryl Sabito Balmora Garcia. Thank you to BBA Hoops. Be the best athlete. Hoops Basketball. And going back to Bulsu there, it's a face-off between Solomon Itam and Gian Salita. And Gian Salita there.
Partner, sabihin ko lang, grabe. Gian Salita giving up more inches than he needs up against that duel against none other than Solomon Itam. And he comes out on top with 2 free throws. Iba talaga ang tapang ng Bulso dito, really just attacking the interior presence of PCU. And like I said, I think this is their biggest challenge after their last 3 wins. Nagsimula sa PMI and just kept continuing on and on. Bulso, they aim to continue forward.
And now continuing on is Lionel Filon there with a quick basket. Oh, a great assist there. They got 6 on the board against 8. Just a 2-point lead now. So medyo slow start for PCU, but they are catching up like a wagon on a diesel engine that has got heated up now.
Cruz steps forward, but no shot, no dice.
D'Angelo Pascual gets a foul. Ang slow start ng PCU Dolphins proving to be quite working their favor right now. Kasi ngayon na, Bulsu. Medyo off guard there. D'Angelo sinking too could equalize this ball game and bring them back.
I think PCU should watch out for this player then on the defensive side of the ball. Itong number 18 nga, JM. Rather, si Marco Matias. I think there's a reason why he is put on the starting lineup to contain those slashers headed to the inside. That nakita mo, winelcome niya nga yung challenge. Ito si D'Angelo Pascua.
Yes, and Joshua Ortilla checking in for D'Angelo Pascua of the Dolphins. Christian Cruz.
What a
Down
pass!
inside to Mateo Matias.
What a pass!
To Marco Matias.
He threads it like it was going through a needle and finds his man and goes through Solomon Itam, no less. What a pass by Christian Cruz, partner.
Going back now to the Dolphins. There's another turnover courtesy of number 14, Omania, Jesse De Omania.
No
and
good.
a miss from Salita there. Going to Dolphins. Recovered. They're on a fast forward motion here. Christian, a miss there. Going for a pickup by Joshua Ortilla. Here's Omania against Itam.
Whoa!
Oh, what a big basket from Jesse De Omania.
Oh man, Bulsu. Jesse De Omania, number 14, take a bow. Going up against Itam. Oh my.
Going back to the Dolphins now. With number 13, Lionel Filon. Clinton Malyabo. He takes a jumper off the side of the key. Gets the 2.
Difficult jumper, pero kilala natin ito si Clinton Malyabo. walang jumper sa kanya na madali. Taking those leaners, those fadeaways, malyabo, fearless.
And we're back to Christian, going to Jesse de Omania. Gian Salita. Back to Jesse. Gian against Clinton. Here's a three. Big rebound by the Dolphins. Courtesy of Joshua Ortilia. The bounce inside to Solomon. Back to Christian. Austria. He goes up. Rebound by Marco Matias.
Alam mo, some shots dito ng PCU really being forced. Nakikita natin na kuha na lang iitsa nila. At ito
And
ulit.
Jesse de Omania again.
Bulso off to a blazing start. PCU not knowing how to cope. And the Dolphins right now being clueless on defense.
And they're down by 5 points with Clinton Malyabo making a move inside. Almost a basket and a foul, but this time only a foul. And 2 free throws for Clinton Malyabo. We also have a platoon substitution here for Bulacan State University. And number 15 naman, Derek Dalus coming in. And number 16, Hans Lieva coming in for PCU. Clinton, a short shot. And while Clinton is at the free throw, for those 21 years old and above, don't forget that you can check out www.pots888.com. It's POTS888.com. And don't forget, while you're at it, to bet responsibly. 2 minutes 57. To the number 07, that's Louis Rodriguez. It's a second tier, or second five ng Bulacan State University.
Off to the right doon ang tres ni Joshua Tenorio. Oh, Malyabo making them pay.
Clinton there with another three. His second in this first quarter.
Cuts it down to 1 and Malyabo finding his rhythm, finding the feet. At ngayon, familiar na siya dito sa Olympia. As that range talagang calculated na.
Back to Bulacan. There's a foul on Joshua Kahukom.
Itong siya Kahukom no? Kapangalan niya yung isang player sa Benilde named Joshua Kahukom, and he plays this the same way as Kahukom. As you have a timeout.
Yes, and we have a timeout, and the Philippine Schools Athletic Association, building a brighter future, powered by NYBL Pilipinas. We'll be right back. And let's get back to the ball game. Philippine Schools Athletic Association Season 1, live from the Olympia Sports Complex here in Makati City. And thank you to Mayor, to the kindness, of course, of the local government of Makati, headed by Mayor Abby Binay. Thank you. Thank you to Vice Mayor Kid Peña and Congressman Luis Campos Jr. for your hospitality and generosity that you have extended to PSAA NYBL Pilipinas. Thank you. Maraming salamat po. 2 minutes, 7 seconds remaining sa ating first quarter. PCU, just a 1-point lead. Behind the goal gear of Bulacan State University. And number 6, Joshua Tenorio. Call for the foul. Solomon Itam at the free throw.
It's gonna be hard to contain Solomon Itam here, and think Solomon Itam is not the best player din to foul. Kasi kita mo yan. No commentator curse here though, hopefully. Kasi Solomon Itam, wait lang, mamaya. Hintayin natin to. Second shot. Okay.
And a miss on the second one.
I was about to say na Solomon Itam is a great free throw shooter talaga.
And we got a tied ball game right now, 14-14. So after a slow start on PCU Dolphins, they are now at the same pace as a Bulacan State University Gold Gear. Ooh! A miss on the hole by Lehman Roque.
This could be their first lead if
Oh,
they...
nice deflection there by number 15.
That is a misjudged pass, but he gets it back.
And get to number 12, Joshua Kahukom again. A minute and 33.
Kahukom, lucky break there for Kahukom. That would have been a turnover kasi nag-deflect na sa PCU defender, but he does get it back.
Joshua to Steve De Castro. Oh, out of bounds on Solomon Itam.
At observation dito ng ating...
the Mama LJ. Yes, they're sporting the same shoes
On
ang
the
Bulacan State University.
Right now, just riding through the wave right now here.
With Lehman Roque. Going to number 12, inside, a miss there from Joshua Kahukom. Joshua keeping it steady, and a miss there, unfortunately, for Joshua Tenorio.
Daming Joshua.
Joshua nga.
I don't know, what a drive! Oh!
Oops, so Derek Dalus is a miss there. He lost it there. Number 12, once again, Joshua Kahukom.
Over Solomon Itam. Wala bang takot dito mga taga-Norte. Grabe, ang Bulacan State University just keeps on attacking that inside.
Coming inside then, speaking of inside, but Steven De Castro loses grip as a Benj Gonzalez tightens the grip on the Dolphins.
At nakikita natin dito si Coach Ordonez keeping his substitutes chosen. Si Solomon Itam na lang ang natitirang starter alongside Clint. Wala na si Clinton Malyabo. So si Itam na lang.
Steven De Castro makes his first free throw. Lead down to 3.
Alam mo yung previous loss nila, I'm just gonna say that sa sobrang daming substitutes na ni Coach Ordonez last time sa WCC ngayon, I think he's learning his lesson, keeping conservative sa substitutes naman. Trying to see who will heat up.
Yes, and with 14 seconds to go, Joshua Kahukom. Screen there provided by Juan Miguel. Oops, there Dalus almost.
Buzzer beater.
And that is the end. What great move on Joshua Dalus and Joshua. Derek Dalus and Joshua Ortilla. Nasanay na sa sobrang daming Joshuas. And that is the end of our first quarter with a score of 18-15 with 3 points on top is Bulacan State University with that points, and that will take a break. PSAA Season 1, Building a Brighter Future. We'll be right back.
Tayo ang pag-asa ng nasyon, building a brighter generation.
And let's get back to the ballgame of Philippine Schools Athletic Association PSAA inaugural season, powered by NYBL Pilipinas, live from the Olympia Sports Complex here in Makati City. Thank you to the wonderful people of Barangay Olympia for once again having us here, our second time dito sa Olympia. And we look forward to more game days sa Olympia Sports Complex. We ended the first quarter 18-15 with a lead of 3 for Gold Gear, Bulacan State University. Dolphins right now with the possession at the start. Missing on their first, missing on the opportunity to score sa kanilang first play. Getting a reset. Downs inside. Solomon Itam.
And one. And nothing that Athletic Santillana could do there. But nakita natin Solomon Itam really just imposing himself inside, and the amount of height that Bosu gives up when Solomon Itam is on that floor is like, I think 6 inches at least, partner.
And last time at the free throw is 1 for 2.
That's in.
Yes. So a total of 2 for 3 on free throw. And coming in for the state, for Bulacan State, is number 13, John Joseph Mendoza. Joshua Ahuko. Inside. Quick pickup by the Dolphins.
Good passing on display.
They had D'Angelo Pasqua off in the corner. Joshua for the rebound. Up against John Guarino.
Guarino now on the floor. Let's see what the San Juan kid could do.
Kahukom again. And there, D'Angelo Pasqua getting the upper hand.
Ooh,
What
denied.
a block. But a big basket to follow up from John Guarino to Hans Lieva.
At nakita na natin si Hans Ivan Lieva. Been a long time coming, but we finally see him back on the floor for PCU after many absent games from him.
You see there's Gold Gear. Going to another John Joseph Mendoza. Sorry, number 13, yes. And John Joseph Mendoza.
And they keep on going.
Nickname JJ Mendoza.
Tuloy-tuloy lang dito as Bulsu.
All tied at 20 right now. Christian decides to take the 3. Saved. Falls into Mendoza's hands. Goes to Joshua Kahukom. Turn.
Ooh.
Oh, what a block from Solomon Itam.
Hindi ngayon, sabi dun ni Solomon Itam after multiple baskets going through by him. At ito si Itam getting his break.
And Clinton Malyabo checking back in.
Well deserved dito. Itam should get the break right now. There are so much minutes in the floor. Bulsu, let's see what their composed play will do.
Gian Salita is back as well. And there's a 3 from Christian Cruz.
Bulsu, I know they're playing fast, but I think that possession was a little bit too fast, too hasty. As that shot almost went in, but I think there could have been better ways to find the basket. Lalo't wala na si Itam.
And Hans Lieva, a miss there. Going back to the Gold Gear, Christian Cruz. Up to 15, Juan Miguel. Gian Salita. To the baseline. And hands it off. Coming in, Christian Cruz. Great succession of movements there from Gian Salita at the baseline, throwing it off to the perimeter.
Hindi lang pang first quarter ang pinakita ni Christian Cruz atin. Christian Cruz still has more in the tank. At ang full tank to hanggang dulo.
And Malyabo dropping it off to number 16. Of course, that's Hans Lieva.
At yan yung epekto ng isang Hans Lieva for PCU. For PCU once again. Lieva just on those cuts is deadly alone if not given the recognition from the defense. Again, another 3
for Gian Salita for 3.
Have you heard the word? Naninig mo na ba ang salita? Bukas na bukas si salita.
And a block there on Lonel Filon.
Sabit, partner.
There's a contact there. I think number 15, Juan Miguel Inco. He called for the foul. And we have Clenet Obioha checking in as well. That is for the Dolphins. For the Gold Gear, we see number 14, Jesse De Omania, coming back in. With Lionel Filon. Miss from the free throw. They're down by a point. Makes this. It's all tied up. Oh, in and out. And rebound by Juan Miguel Inco. Christian Cruz. Oh, that looked really good. Clinton Malyabo. Bringing it back down to Kenneth Obioha. His first time in this ball game. Clinton. Screen provided by Lieva.
Staying composed here.
And Inco will be called for the foul. His second one. We see Marco Matias checking back in. Giving Juan Miguel Inco some rest. Still trailing by 1 point. Kenneth Obioha. Going to Clinton. Lieva. To Guarino. Guarino makes a move against Christian Cruz. Kenneth Obioha takes the three. Rebound still. John Guarino puts it up, but ooh, what a major block by Jesse De Omania, powering. A major power there to stop yung shot na yun ng Dolphins.
Ganda ng depensa talaga pinapakita ng Bulso, partner. At you may think that the glaring effect is that offense, but there's a foul from Kenneth
Obioha. Not
man.
only that shot took the lead off the hands ng Bulacan State University. They now lead by 1, but there's a chance to lead by 2. At the line is Kenneth Obioha. And thank you to Spalding, official game ball. Made for the game anytime, anywhere. Thank you to Robinson's, Malls, and Supermarket. No, it's just a 1-point lead, 26-25. Thank you to Dominic's Diner, Go to Box, Luis Buco. Thank you to Prime Ascension Medical Supplies, our official outfitter. That's Tokyo Drift Costumes Apparel. City Hoops, thank you. Jesse De Omania moving again for Bulsu. Thank you as well to Roar Creative, Eliza and Tony Beauty Product Trading PH. Since 2018, Dream Architect Design, most especially Ma'am Daryl Subito, Balmoria Garcia. Moves on the other side from Marco Matias. Another basket for the Gold Gear. Now their lead is at 3. Thank you as well to BBA Hoops. Be the best athlete. Hoops Basketball.
Obioha, may hawak ng bola dito.
Going to Clinton Malyabo.
That's the hot hand. Malyabo, they are really sticking close.
Pylon to Clinton. Oops.
Is that a foul?
Could be Jesse.
Yeah, there's gonna be on Salita.
Oh, hindi yan salita.
Pero kita mo talaga, rine-recognize ng Bulsu. Malyabo is hot. So they're just really sticking up onto him. And they're trying to test the others. Yung range ng Obioha kung meron. Pero Bulsu right now, they are really showing great defense. Pero yung problema lang talaga, tumatapik eh. You don't need to try and steal the ball. You don't need to try and block in every possession. The most important thing in defense is just being there and contest. No need to foul. Kasi if you foul PCU too much, they'll make you pay talaga.
And Tincho Malyabo just made them pay with the two successful free throws after the foul.
Pero 1
4
point
minutes
dito.
and 13. Yes, 28-29. 1 point lead by the Gold Gear.
Offensive
Going
set
to,
here.
Marco Matias. And number Gian Salita. Here's their big man, Jesse Omania, with a miss.
Another play here.
Christian Cruz, who started a ball rolling for scoring for Bulsu. Solomon Itam. Big rebound there. Christian Austria. Kenneth Obioha inside. Jans Lieva. Back to Clinton. Wants the 3. He got
Itam.
2 threes earlier.
Gets a foul again. At mahirap talaga. I think the best way to keep out Itam here is to just square your body and box that big man. Once he gets that offensive board, it's either 2 shots from him or 2 points either way.
Well, from the first time he went to the free throw, he has been 2 for 3.
Tingnan natin naman ngayon. That first one though, it's front rim.
It's 2 for 4. 50%.
PCU now playing the fast game na rin eh. Quick passes,
This could
quick
tie up the
tempo.
ball game. It
does.
just did. 29-29. With 3 minutes and 32 remaining in this second quarter. Oops.
Oh, hold on. Oh, we have a
Oh.
caging foul. It's going to be on 16. That's on Hansieva.
That's his second.
Second
And
personal.
I believe Boso already in penalty. While Dolphins, 1 team foul. Palang. 3 minutes and 15. Jess Diomania. Going to number 20. That's Simon Gas. And running out of time.
A bit absent-minded there para sa Bulls too. They weren't aware of the shot clock and they should have been more aware at that time. Lalo na crossroads na tayo. This is gonna be a chance for PCU to take the lead.
Christian now handing it off to Steven De Castro. Kenneth. Hansdeva takes the 3.
Off to the right. Wala po masyado sa range ni Lieva yun.
Christian to Jesse. Blocked by Solomon Itam. Parang payback.
Not today.
Christian. Austria.
Not this time around, sabi.
Back to Christian. Kenneth is ready. Kenneth against Christian. Christian Cruz looking at Solomon Itam is there. Jesse against Kenneth. Kenneth winning over.
That is our preseason cup
There it
finals
is.
MVP and the Phil Nigerian Kenneth Obioha.
31-29. That's a
Dos
much
puntos.
better view. Thank you very much. Sa
Dos
ating,
puntos.
sa ating Sports Ground Manila. Dami kasing effects na nangyayari kanina. I can barely see stuff na ginagawa ni Jordan. So hello to everyone at Sports Ground Manila.
Again, another one from Hans Lieva. Finding his range more, coming out of the paint and into the high post, into the 15-foot line.
Here's Christian Cruz taking his cue from the long 2. Not there. Rebound by Hans Lieva.
I think Bulls needs to regroup
Hans
here.
Lieva now on the move for Kenneth Obioha. Stopped. And we have a whistle. And with that traveling call, we'll just like to once again remind those 21 years old and above, only for 21 years old and above. Don't forget to bet responsibly. Do check out www.pots888.com. That's pots888.com. We have a timeout in PSAA Season 1 powered by NYBL Pilipinas. We'll be right back. Loving the community sounds dito sa Olympia Sports Complex. Yes, totoo po naririnig niyo, manok po yun. Manok.
Yes.
Manok po. Talagang we are right smack in the midst of a very generous and hospitable community Olympia Sports Complex dito po sa Makati. Thank you with 1 minute and 36 to go
Alam mo, partner,
in this first half. Yes.
tanghaling tapat, pero parang malamig pa dito sa gym. Pero yung laban, mainit, partner. 33-29.
Ito yan.
And Bulls right now.
Also inside there, going to perimeter. Coming inside, the handoff, and ooh, Saya in and out there for Juan Miguel Inco.
I think Bolso needs to regroup here at many missed opportunities right now in multiple possession. Ito naman si Obioha trying to go
with a mix
strong.
there. Marco Matias, quick pick up there.
Nagmamadali na naman.
Pahukom, he goes up. The pressure is on the shoulders of Wulsu right now. They're down by 4 points, 29-33.
They're becoming restless, partner. Kanina, compose sila sa kanilang quick tempo. Pero ngayon, quick tempo nga. Pero now, it's not the same execution. It's like more of a rushing than intentional yung mga actions sila dito. At di nila kailangan magmadali. Just play their normal tempo.
And
don't rush.
And there's a turnaround from Christian Austria off the pass of Kenneth Obioha.
Nice shot there from Christian Austria. Gotta love that.
34 seconds to go. Here's a shot of Christian Austria. Nice job, Sports Ground Manila. Woohoo! And finally, we can also see the shots. Shots mean shots coming from the camera.
Ito. 14 seconds
So
on the
very
clock.
elaborate kasi na ginagawa ng ating graphics slash Sports Ground Manila guy. We didn't get to see the full view. Dito po para sa panel, but now we're watching everything as you're watching them. 20 seconds to go. Here goes a 3. 15, 14. And it's Dolphins ball. And we have another timeout. And PSAA Season 1 powered by NYBL Pilipinas. We'll be right back.
And we're back.
And let's get back into the ball game with just 8 seconds to go. With Christian Austria to a Steven De Castro. And there's the attempt at 3. A miss for Wesley Dulay. And that is it for the second quarter. Our score.
Bawat arangkada, tibay ng puso, di sumusuko. Sa court man o field, dala ang dangal. Pangarap ay abot kamay, let's go. Dito nagsisimula ang future natin. With every game a new world we're creating. Philippine School Athletic Association, building dreams, breaking limitations. Sa bawat score, bawat sweat at sakripisyo, we like the way we make it glow. Philippine School Athletic Association, tayo ang pag-asa ng nasyon. Teamwork ang susi, wala nang iba. Kasama ang barkada, laban para sa kinabukasan. Sa bawat tagumpay, bawat aral, tayo ang simula ng magandang bukas. Dito nagsisimula ang future natin. With every game a new world we're creating. Philippine School Athletic Association, building dreams, breaking limitations. Sa bawat score, bawat sweat at sakripisyo, we like the way we make it glow. Philippine School Athletic Association, tayo ang pag-asa ng nasyon. Hindi lang medalya, hindi lang tropeo, ang tunay na panalo, ang pangarap ko't pangarap mo. a future na kay ganda. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Philippine School Athletic Association, building dreams, breaking limitations. Sa bawat score, bawat sweat at sakripisyo, we like the way we make it glow. Philippine School Athletic Association, tayo ang pag-asa ng nasyon. Tayo ang pag-asa ng nasyon, building a brighter generation. Building a brighter generation.
And let's get back to the ball game. This is the Philippine Schools Athletic Association Season 1, Game 2, powered by NYBL Pilipinas. Coming to you live from the Olympia Sports Complex here in Makati City. Second quarter, 35 for PCU Dolphins and 29 naman for Bulacan State University Gold Gear. And before we get to the numbers of the first two quarters, thank you to the local government of Makati City, of course, headed by Mayor Abby Binay. Thank you very much, Mayor Abby, Vice Mayor Kid Peña Jr., and Congressman Luis Campos Jr., and the wonderful people of Barangay Olympia for having us here for the second game day. At so hopefully, mas marami pong mag-game day sa celebrate dito sa Barangay Olympia Sports Complex. And yes, when it comes to the numbers, it's third Hapos has got that for us.
At partner, I want to say here that it's 29-35 as we ended that first half, and I could say it's actually very equal. 42% both teams on their field goal percentage. Yung rebounds at 22 para sa PCU, 90 pa sa Bosu, and like we could see 7 assists both teams, 7 turnovers both teams, 4 steals both teams, 3 block shots for both teams. Ito lang talaga yung glaring difference, yung personal fouls. PCU in the last 2 quarters have only fouled 5 times. Bosu have fouled 12 times. Gawa talaga ng imposing factor nila sa loob na si Solomon Itam and the rest of the team really just showing their aggression. At ulit, may foul tayo doon kanina. And PCO, I think that's the right track for the Dolphins to bounce back from their previous victory. But I think Bosu nga rin. Ito nga, points in the paint, mas marami ang Bosu sa loob. With their interior defense ang PCU also showing lapses from time to time. But now I think the second half, PCU has come out more focused. And we have to see something special dito from Bosu once again if they want to continue fighting back against the Dolphins.
Yes, and we just saw Hans Dieva there deliver from the free throw off a foul that was committed by Marco Matias. And start of some trouble. And number 19, Solomon Itam, the call for the foul on Christian Cruz. Christian Cruz going to number 18, Marco Matias. There's Solomon Itam, but the tap coming from Jesse De Omania. Sayang yung follow-up. Ang ganda nung kinuha ni Matthew Matias off the bounce.
Ganda rin ng pump fake doon ni number 14, Jesse De Omania. First, there is one factor that didn't take note of. May sa likod niya, may isang Solomon Itam.
And Jesse De Omania at the free throw.
Good pump fake though. But he does get the foul against Solomon Itam. But that would have been a good block.
Jesse. Making it look easy peasy from the free throw. It's 1. Be down to 8.
Will he go 2 for 2 here? Yes, he
2
does.
for 2, yes, for Jesse De Omania. Dolphins lead is at 7. Christian up against the two Christians actually, Christian Cruz and Christian Austria. D'Angelo. Christian Tulieva, the hands. Clinton Malyabo makes a move. And goes that one of his favorite spots of Clinton Malyabo.
Just keeps on going on. And right now, that score for PCU, hindi po, I think that is
yes, we'll make a
40,
correction there.
40 to 31.
It's 40 to 31. Coming out from the baseline, Louis Rodriguez.
Another one there. This time it's Louis Rodriguez. And that's what I've been trying to wait and see kung itong si Rodriguez will he start hitting. Kasi I know from the preseason cup that Rodriguez has been one of the main men but has been taking a back seat for the inaugural season.
And Christian Austria makes it connect, and for 2 again, continuing their dominance this time, 42 to 33. Just making certain adjustment with our the camera that's focused on our scoreboard. Minsan na may misread niya yung digital. Kaya kanina nagmukhang 90 yung 40. Jesse Romania with an Nola class I was hoping to get to Gian, but nonetheless,
Mahirap
it
na.
was picked up by Marco Matias.
Mahirap yun para kay Marco Matias trying to reverse it. Si Lieva na umahabol sa kanya pero meron pang shadow defender dun na si Solomon Itam.
Going to Jesse Romania against Solomon Itam. Louis Rodriguez.
Tamang-tama lang. Shot winding down.
Christian Cruz.
Oh,
Ito,
Cruz.
surefire, shoe into like sa Christian Cruz.
Cruz firing on all cylinders.
35 to 42, lead down to 5. The two Christians again. Passing through D'Angelo, but a miss. Hans Leva gives it another and puts it back for the Dolphins. Hands on your screens. And don't forget, if you wish, if you're watching this on our PSAA Facebook page, and napaisip nyo, you'd like to see it on a much bigger format, well, courtesy, Gian Salita with his second three-point shot in this ball game.
Have you heard the word? If you haven't, for sure narinig mo yan galing sa salita.
Gian Salita. And yes, like what I've been saying, if you like to watch this game on a much bigger format on YouTube, there's Clinton Malyabo naman ang sumagot naman sa kabila. That's his third three-point shot, successful three-point shot in this ball game.
As much it is a great show for us at sa mga panonood dito, a back and forth match is not what Bosu wants here if they're aiming for victory. Oh my, Christian
Cruz! He is always an A1 player from the perimeter. Hindi na niya kailangan pumasok sa shaded area. Gets na niya yun. Christian, the two Christians again. And like what I've been saying, you can watch this game on the YouTube on a much bigger format, courtesy of Esports Graphics PH. That's graphics with an X. Esports Graphics PH YouTube channel. Miss there, or coming from Clinton.
At tinatakbo na ngayon. Here comes Cruz.
Christian
Good pass from behind.
Miss from Louis Rodriguez.
Rodriguez absorbs the contact there, didn't fear away, and Rodriguez knows he's gonna get a foul if he goes up strong. So 2 shots dito para kay Rodriguez.
And with that, we got 47 to 40. Then a standard 7-point lead for the guys of the Dolphins.
Pero despite the foul there, Malyabo, not much he could do. He was the only one left on the defensive side. So stopping that fast break was good enough at least.
And Louis Rodriguez collecting on the first free throw. And while he's at the free throw, thank you very much to our sponsor, Spalding, our official game ball. Spalding is made for the game anytime, anywhere. Thank you to Dominic's Diner, Go to Box. Thank you, Luis Buco. Also, of course, Robinson's Malls and Supermarkets. As we watch on Derek Dalus, bring the ball down. Prime Ascension, Medical Supplies, City Hoops. Thank you to our official outfitter, that's Tokyo Drift. Customs Apparel, Solomon Itam releases the one. Ken Obion with a follow-up and a foul Thank you to Eliza and Tony, Beauty Product Trading Philippines since 2018. Thank you to Roar Creative. We also have with us Dream Architect Designs, Ma'am Daryl Sobito Balmora Garcia, and BBA Hoops, be the best athlete, Hoops Basketball. Kenneth Obioha. First one, too strong.
Waiting for the second here.
I think this is also the first time in Kenneth's free throw in this ball game with 4 minutes and 44. The lead is down to 6. Back at 7. Kailangan na siguro talaga ni Kenneth ng warm-up on the first free throw. And of course the Dolphins right now under the watchful eye of assistant coach Mark Edison Ordonez. Here's Bulsu with Joshua Kahukom. Inko against Solomon.
Backing down.
Oops.
Not much you could do there. Talagang, I think the best way, JM Inko, he really wanted that 2 points. Inko should have just passed it out talaga.
Yes.
Itam kalaban mo dun eh.
Derek Dalus. Passing it on to number 13. That's Linnell Filon. Back to Linnell. Decides to make it closer. Shrew Bucks. Basket for Linnell Filon.
Love that there from Filon. Just composed. And pull-up jumper.
And steal. Linnell Filon. Kenneth Obioha picks it up. And there it is. And now, yes, double digit, 52-41, an 11-point lead by the Dolphins with Kenneth Obioha on your screen. A nice smile on his face. And PSAA Season 1 powered by NYBL Pilipinas. We'll be right back. And let's get back to the ball game. And right after this wonderful match, we have 2 more for the Philippine Schools Athletic Association. Next one is the Admirals, the PMI colleges. Admirals against the Blue Thunders of Rizal Technological University. And our final game around 2 o'clock will be between the Manuel S. Enverga Wildcats against the Philippine International College Commandos. That's completing the 4-game schedule of Philippine Schools Athletic Association powered by NYBL Pilipinas. And foul be called on number 11, Wesley Dulay. And Christian Cruz. Oops, nice tap by Kenneth Obioha. Goes inside the paint, 2 against 1. Oops, nope.
Over the end, or would that be counted, Obioha?
I don't think so.
Per great drive there, nonetheless. Ito yung Bulso talaga, nakikita natin, di na fast tempo, intentional, compose, control, fast tempo play ang ginagawa nila, kundi rush na talaga eh. Parang nagmamadali na lang eh.
We got an inbound for the Dolphins. Got to Wesley Dulay. Derek Dalus, targeting Kenneth, but instead tapped away. Christian Cruz for another 2. And we have a timeout call by the Dolphins. And PSAA Season 1 powered by NYBL Pilipinas. We'll be right back. And let's get back to the ball game. And don't forget, this next announcement is for those 21 years old and above only. So if you're not 21 years old yet, don't listen. Yes, quick. 21 years old and above, don't forget to bet responsibly when you check out www.pots888.com. That's POTS888.com, and bet responsibly for 21 years old and above. As we make way for another play here with 2 minutes 52, Christian, Austria. Going to John Jello Pasqua. Pylon. Christian is positioned at 3. Short one. Back to Christian. Austria. D'Angelo Pasqua. Foul there, I think, by number 15. That's Juan Miguel Inco. No, Joshua Tenorio will be called for the foul. Correction. And we have Clinton Malyabo checking back in for Wesley Dulay.
2 minutes and 35 left. And PCU just seems to be getting more and more control as the seconds go by talaga sa quarter na to. And Bolso starting to track back now.
And D'Angelo Pasqua making good of his first free throw. And we see the squad ng Admirals entering our venue.
And they are coming up next. So stay tuned. We have two more PSAA games after this. Wow.
And yes, and now we go with the goal gear. Joshua Kahukom going to Christian Cruz. To Tenorio. Christian against Christian. Austria, the 2. Back to Christian. Louis. Rodriguez. Joshua Kahukom. It's his turn. Take the 2. That was unstable. Release there, but Joshua Kahukom managed to control that ball and made it go where it was meant to be in, and that is through the basket. 1 minute and 53 in the third.
Chance of defense now.
Lead down to 8. Here's Clinton Malyabo. D'Angelo.
Boso.
Inside against 4. Finds open man. Si Lionel Failon.
Boso starting to get lost dito, and PCU just remains fully focused. At nakita nga natin dito ni Coach Ordonez, he has kept his rotations intact. Substitutions hand-picked.
There's one thing I noticed about Bulsu, that follow-up shot after a miss, that one-handed layup, mukhang talagang pinapractice talaga nila yun. It's been a standard thing after a miss. Donel Failon.
Per partner, think importante rin sa mga follow-ups sa ganun. There has to be one teammate that you have that is boxing out. Somebody has to be designated to that role. And again, another offensive rebound for Bolsu. Foul there. That's gonna be on D'Angelo Pasqua, who gets the foul. So on the line to shoot, it's gonna be none other than Marco Matias. Matias, a great game, great showing in the first half, but in this third quarter he has pretty much gone silent, like the rest of the Bolsu squad. First free throw is in. Pangalawa, coming up next.
Second for Marco. And good one on the second free throw, Marco Matias. And now we have John Guarino. John looking at D'Angelo Pasqua. Oh, almost taken away by Jesse Leomania, but kept it close for Lionel Failon. 10 seconds to shoot for the Dolphins. and 41 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Bouncing off to D'Angelo. Miscalculated, but the good news, it will stay with the Dolphins. Clinton.
That's it.
D'Angelo against Marco. Turn around for D'Angelo Pasqua.
Powering through doon. Nakita natin si Pasqua. Just
now,
received that ball.
It's a 12-point lead. That going to Marco Matias. Marco, nowhere to go with Hans Lieva.
Marino calling for that ball. He wants it. He has it now.
John Gorino. Pailon.
Si Malyabo.
Clinton. And exclamation mark. Hans Lieva to finish off that play and finish off also this third quarter.
Buzzer beater pa, partner.
61 to 57, 61 to 47, just correction there. 61 points for the Dolphins, 47 for the Gold Gear, and PSAA Season 1, powered by NYBL Pilipinas. We'll be right back.
PSAA, yeah, we rise together. PSAA, dreaming higher, flying stronger. Sa bawat laban, bawat arangkada, tibay ng puso, di sumusuko. Sa court man o field, dala ang dangal. Pangarap ay abot kamay, let's go. Dito nagsisimula ang future natin. With every game a new world we're creating. Philippine School Athletic Association, building dreams, breaking limitations. Sa bawat score, bawat sweat at sakripisyo, we light the way, we make it glow. Philippine School Athletic Association, tayo ang pag-asa ng nasyon.
And welcome back to the Philippine Schools Athletic Association, building a brighter future, powered by NYBL Pilipinas. This is Season 1, and this early in the fourth quarter. Thank you to our sponsors, Spalding, our official game ball, made for the game anytime, anywhere. Robinsons, malls and supermarkets, Doming's Diner, Goto Box, Luis Buco, Prime Ascension Medical Supplies. Thank you to Eliza and Tony, Beauty Product Trading Philippines since 2018. Thank you to Roar Creative, City Hoops. Thank you to our official outfitter, Tokyo Drift Costumes Apparel, Dream Architect Design, most especially Ma'am Daryl Subito Balmoria Garcia. And thank you to BBA Hoops, be the best athlete hoops basketball. This is the second of the 4-game schedule of PSAA, live from the Barangay Olympia Sports Complex here in Makati City. And this early, we'd like to also like to thank the wonderful people of Barangay Olympia. There's Marco Matias trying to get a 3, but Jesse De Omania with a follow-up. And thank you also to the local government unit of Makati City, headed by Mayor Abby Binay. Thank you to Vice Mayor Kid Peña Jr. and Congressman Luis Campos Jr. Thank you very much.
And one more quarter to play. At nakita natin ang PCU ngayon. It's 49 to 63.
Yes.
And when the first 2 quarters of our ball game, it seemed like Bolsu had the upper hand. PCU just behind them by a bit. Ngayon, nag-set ng statement talaga. They just stomped their foot on the ground dito in the third quarter. And PCU right now has really run away with the lead. Pero Bolsu showing signs of life.
Yes,
Bolsu,
after basket there from Benj Gonzalez.
At kailangan talaga ng Boso dito just to remain composed like those types of baskets nga. They don't have to rush the shot.
And they have another chance or the possession. Turnover, favor of the Gold Gear. They're down by 12 points. Versus Joshua Kahukom. Thought of taking a 3. And quickly hands it over to Jesse. Now back to Jesse. Jesse up against Lieva. Back to Kahukom. Gets it steady. And that play is all about 2 people. Really. Joshua Kahukom and Jesse De Omania. They was just the two of them really trusting each other. Great play there with the two. And a timeout with PCU at 63 and Bulacan State University at the 51. And we will be right back. The Philippine Schools Athletic Association Season 1 powered by NYBL Pilipinas. And let's get back to the ball game. And once again, we're coming to you live from the Olympia Sports Complex, our second game day here in this beautiful court. Of course, thank you to the local government of Makati City and of course the Barangay Olympia for having us here as we watch on Jesse De Omania take on his 2 free throws, if I'm not mistaken. They are down by 10 points. Oh, that's one free throw and a no-go for Jesse De Omania. John Guarino now against Joshua Kahukom. We have a foul on Kahukom. That's his first. And the first team foul. And here we go with the music also blaring in the background. Hans Lieva to Solomon Itam. Back to Hans Lieva.
Shot.
And taking the three, it's John Guarino for 3.
The light bomber now becoming a pure dolphin dito. JD Guarino showing what he's got. And he has that NCAA junior experience talaga, partner. So he is already cut out here for the senior level for sure para sa PCU. Oh, look at the Euro step. No good though. Now attacking on 3. Solomon Itam chasing behind it.
And a big rebound there coming from Joshua Ortilla.
Napaisip dun si Gian Salita. At napabalagbag na lang talaga ng layup due to the fear factor of what Solomon Itam what Solomon Itam brings from
and
behind.
Christian Austria about passing it on to Itam, but it's been taken away by Jesse De Omania. Louis Gonzalez takes it, but the ball is taken away by Joshua Ortilla. John Guarino, who just gave us a big 3, goes inside. And a foul, basket and a foul now for John Guarino. And foul be called on Benz Gonzalez.
So ito, 2 shots coming up for JD Guarino. And again, it's just PCU and Bolsu being stamped. 15 na lamang. And now it makes it a 16-point advantage. Bolsu again,
Yes.
now with Christian Cruz.
Christian Cruz now.
Oh,
A little tight there.
tangled. Itong si Ortilla and Cruz.
Yes, and right after this ball game, we'll have the PMI Admirals versus the RTU Blue Thunders. We got Luis Rodriguez. They've been pretty consistent from the 15-foot line.
Getting
Wala
a
right
technical
now.
free throw dun at ayun lang.
It's 6 minutes and 30 remaining in this fourth quarter.
Medyo nausog yung pagbanggit natin.
They're down by 13 points. It's not an impossibility. Oh! A 1 too strong and now too short naman. Battle extremes for Luis Rodriguez from the free throw. Very good news. Sa kanila pa rin ang bola. Christian going to Joshua Kahukom. Joshua steps back at 3. Rebound. John Guarino. Christian Austria. John Guerrino to the other side of 14. That's Joshua Ortilla. Solomon Itam. Joshua Ortilla inside the paint. He goes, and the ball goes through. And 71 now for PCU. Up by 18. And a foul on Christian Cruz. Joshua Ortilla, after that basket, called for the foul this time. We have another substitution as I think Gian Salita is checking back in for Louis Rodriguez. Good on the first for Christian Cruz.
Just get back in rhythm. I think that should be the goal dito ng Bulls to cut down that lead. And right now it's 5 minutes and 52. Pero pagdating sa third quarter, pagdating sa third minute mark, kung down by just 8 or 6 itong Bulls, so I think that makes it a possible ball game for them to chase.
Yes, and just like you're watching on your screen, it's the logo just popped up, so I'd just like to remind those 21 years old and above, only if you're 21 years old and above, don't forget to check out www.pots888.com. That's POTS.com. And don't forget to bet responsibly while you're doing it. That's for 21 years old and above. And Ken Obioha will be called for the foul, like the double foul on Gian Salita. Wait.
Whistle's blown again. Oh, we have a double foul
yes.
there. Yeah, so
From Kenneth and Gian.
ball possession, I think we'll stay here with PCU.
Let's just wait for the final word.
Nag-adjust lang rin ng clock. Five minutes and 34 po ang ating clock, not 5. 53
Yes, and
seconds.
we have a substitution, Steven De Castro. Checking in for John Guarino.
Our clock is at 5 minutes and 34. Tayo na ayos ang ating graphics kasi kayo na. Nagpapakita na 53.4 seconds, which is not the case here.
Now let's get back with Christian Austria. There's the three.
No good.
Kenneth Obioha picks it up, puts it back in.
Good pass. PCU just making it pay. At ayan yung kahirapan nga lang yung second chance points. PCU at the first half already had 8 second chance points, and now they're racking up more with now almost nearing 20.
Unfortunately, a miss there from Joshua Kahukom, and a quick pick up naman ng Dolphins to Kenneth.
Nakakapagod talaga yung play talaga na ginawa nila kanina yung sa first half. They've been running the ball quick to run circles around PCU, and that led. Kasi PCU nakikita natin they're testing the waters pa sa first quarter kaya slow start na partner sinabi mo. And now it led to this, an almost 20-point lead.
And we have a call for a timeout in PSAA Season 1, powered by NYBL Pilipinas. We'll be right back. And let's get back to the ball game, the second ball game of the 4-game schedule on PSAA Season 1, powered by NYBL Pilipinas, dito sa ating venue sa Olympia Sports Complex. In 4 minutes and 52, 73 to 55, an 18-point lead by the Dolphins. And they got 14 seconds to execute the shot for the Dolphins. Obioha to Itam. Yeva is there, going to Austria. Obioha. Inside. Oh! Offensive foul on Kenneth Obioha.
That will be a big blow, pero I think that proves that PCU has been getting too comfortable na, getting too aggressive.
And I like to commend our referees. I love those big gestures from the side. And no-go 3. Christian Cruz inside. Louis Rodriguez. And Louis Rodriguez, another trip to the free throw. The last one was a very unsuccessful trip for him. So a chance for redemption here for Louis Rodriguez. Miss pa rin. But much better because the last one was really, the first one's too strong. The second one didn't even get to touch the rim.
Second
one.
Will this be the perfect one?
No.
Off to the left.
I think a much better throw. 4 minutes 21. Christian Austria.
Taduman sa ating harap itong si Coach Aldero Alemania. Coming up next.
Yes.
PMI
Admirals.
up next.
Yes, up next is the Admirals versus the Blue Thunders. That's the PMI colleges against RTU. Oh! Donnell Filon for 3. Look at the smile on his face. Yan ang sumakses na smile, sabi nga nila.
Nakikita
Sasagutin
na
naman sa
natin.
kabila ni Christian Cruz.
Oh, bad foul.
Sorry, ni Gian Salita.
Bad foul there from Filon, and talagang good closeout, good intention, pero yung momentum talaga dun ni Filon could not, rather, I think it's number 13, yeah, Filon, di lang talaga natigil yung momentum na pababa at making contact with Salita on the air. Gives him 3 free throws.
Gian. Now he should conquer his first free throw. 3 minutes 48.
Full tank, no, galing Bulacan itong Bulacan State University. They arrived here with a full tank, but suddenly, that first half, I think, yung full tank nila biglaan almost empty pagdating sa third quarter, not the fourth.
Another contact naman, this time Salita on Obioha.
And this is the form you'd expect here galing talaga sa Dolphins. And that is unfortunate, partner. A promising game turns into an early bath here for Gian Salita.
We have Kenneth Obioha at the 15-foot line with 3 minutes 45 to go.
Ito talaga yung glaring factor, you know? The fouls, they just can't stop fouling. The big man, the imposing men ng PCU Dolphins inside the paint. They're just getting opportunity after opportunity in the free throw line.
Kenneth Obioha with 1 and down.
So one more.
They got 77 now. It's now a solid 20-point lead. Hoping to make it 22 even. Steven De Castro. Now Kenneth, no, now he wants to make it 3. 23. And they have another possession. It's all about the Dolphins. And number 11, Benj Gonzalez. His third personal foul. And another trip to the free throw. This time by Renz Carl Javier. This is his first time at the free throw, and I think relatively his first time in this ball game. Of course, he wants to put some number. Managing to put a number next to his name para sa ball game na to. Renz Carl Javier. 3 minutes 33. Here's a suspenseful with a shot from Christian Cruz. A miss. Derek is in this ball game. He faces up with Christian. Steven De Castro. Carl to Derek. To Obioha. Oh, sorry, to Solomon Itam, but too strong, and it's a turnover.
3 minutes and 8 left. And with the huge lead, I think this is a shut and close case na talaga dito para sa larong ito. Also though, great effort. And they really showed why they are a possible dark horse at the inaugural cup. But PCU, what a bounce back from your previous hurting loss talaga last time around.
Great move on the steal by Wesley Dulay. But Jesse De Omania still giving a spark of hope para sa kanyang goal gear with a pass to Juan Miguel Inco coming off the steal with Jesse De Omania. Derek Dalus. 2 minutes 27 remaining. He goes to number 8, Steven De Castro. Bounce off to number 11, Wesley Dulay. To number 9, and he's not only got 1 point next to his name, but 3 points now for Renz Carl Javier.
Nagbibigay na lang chance dito si Coach Ordonez, trying to see what the other guys have. And of course, any sure starters such as sila Abyo, and rather sila Pasqua, Itam, you have to show in or show out. You have to ball in or ball out talaga if you're given a chance, a rare chance by the coaches dito ng PCU.
And there it is, the announcement of the last 2 minutes. Actually, a minute and 58 remaining. Pushing his way is Inco. Free for the 3, but not there for Benj Gonzalez. Oh! What a big block. A slap on the ball from Solomon Itam on the shot coming from Jesse De Omania. We got Derek Dalus. Solomon Itam, he goes straight. But deflected ni Juan Miguel Inco. Ball now with the goal gear. A minute and 33. Just waiting for the final score. Another block, this time by Solomon Itam. Oops. Foul on Derek Dalus. Second personal foul of Derek. And at the free throw, Christian Cruz, who've done so well in this ball game. Unfortunately, sabi nga nila isang song the Filipinos love to sing, I did my best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough. And it's
61 to 80.
Actually, that was just once.
Just once pala. My bad.
It's okay.
I
It's
love
not your
James Ingram.
It's not your generation.
I love James
good.
Ingram.
Derek Dalus. Going to John Guarino.
I think karamihan ng players dito ng PC na sa labas is their second and third unit, a mix of young rookies.
John Guarino for 3. That is his second successful 3-point shot.
Para sa San Juan Kings at para dito rin sa PCU Dolphins, J.D. Guarino making himself present. Oh, nice rebound there over
45
Guarino.
seconds.
And one. Might be too late, but it's better to make that score look respectable. And I think yun na lang talaga intention ng Bolso for each of these plays.
63. They have 63 on the board. And Juan Miguel Inco. And Miss and Wesley Dulay.
12 noon. And for sure, masarap pang kainin ng PCU.
34 seconds remaining. Oops.
Bit of a tanglement.
And we have Simon Gas.
Dulay matatawagan ng foul doon. At ito.
Gas. I got 63. Free throw shooting is also leaving much to be desired.
The end of the day rin talaga, just Bolsu just couldn't get their chances in. And when they started rushing talaga, that's when you know na desperate, nagmumukha na talagang desperate ang Bolsu dito. But the Gold Gears still showed heavy effort, and that's what I can commend them on.
So as we watch on the Dolphins take another shot, there's John Guarino for the follow-up for another 2. And a final 5 ticks of this ball game.
I will do it.
And that is it. The PCE Dolphins at 85 and Bulacan State University Gold Gear at 63. So congratulations to the Dolphins, and coming up shortly is PMI Colleges Admirals versus the Rizal Technological University Blue Thunder. And let's just wait for the announcement of our best player from the Philippine Christian University Dolphins. Congratulations again, Coach. This time headed by Coach Mark Edison Ordonez. Directing all the plays and waiting. We are waiting for the announcement of our best player. Mukhang nahirapan sila. And the best player, number 16, Hans Lieva is our best player of this ball game. So congratulations to Hans Lieva. And we will be right back. That's Philippine. Yes.
At ito rin yung first game niya ng pagbalik, partner. So a very good bounce back after many games absent, partner.
Yes, so thank you very much for that little tidbit. And yes, and the Philippine Schools Athletic Association Season 1 powered by NYBL Pilipinas will be right back.
Teamwork ang susi, wala nang iba. Kasama ang barkada, laban para sa kinabukasan. Sa bawat tagumpay, bawat aral, tayo ang simula ng magandang bukas. Dito nagsisimula ang future natin. With